Steve Cohen just halted trading at 0.72 hedge fund. Here's what's so interesting about this. Not only did Steve Cohen just step down from 0.72, but this comes the day after his quant files a 13F disclosing their largest GameStop position since inception of 0.72 Capital hedge fund at all. On September 16th, 2024, Cubist Systematic Strategies LLC filed a 13F disclosing ownership of 387,881 shares of GameStop valued over 9.5 million, basically almost 10 million, and this is up from his prior position of 7.8 million. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and watch until the end. Today is FOMC day, but let's talk about GameStop and AMC. So alongside Steve Cohen stepping down from 0.72, we have CEO Ryan Cohen paying a $1 million fine over Wells Fargo stock buy. What is this all about? You may have seen it, maybe not. Basically, Ryan Cohen agreed to pay $1 million in penalty fees to settle the U.S. Federal Trade Commission's claim that he failed to report acquisition of more than $100 million worth of Wells Fargo and Co. voting shares. Ryan Cohen basically had a lump sum amount of shares of Wells Fargo and never reported accurately. So he paid $1 million. Whatever. This guy's net worth is much greater than this, and they're probably trying to use it as a negative catalyst to push his company down. He amassed shares above the $100 million threshold in 2018, but he did not purchase shares solely as an investor. He had given bank management input into how to run its business and sought a board seat. Overall, an attorney for Ryan Cohen did not immediately respond to a request for comment. There's no need. It was a slap on the wrist, and now they're trying to blow this catalyst, quote unquote, out of proportion. AMC trading at $4.80, down 0.41% on the day. Today is FOMC day, and it's going to drastically affect AMC and GameStop. The reason I say that is because taking a look really quick at one of the plays, VVOS, was up over 100% on the day, now up 71%. We're sitting on the 5-minute chart. It does actually look pretty good here. If it holds up, looks like it's getting another move, but that's beyond the fact. I'm seeing tons and tons of small cap, low float companies getting rallies today over 40%, over 60%, over 80, 100%. Probably the most I've seen in a single day in a while. Now, what this tells me is that short sellers, institutions, hedge funds are active right now ahead of FOMC. So this could mean a few different things. This could mean the SPY is about to enter a bull market and they're covering prior to that, or they're just hedging for fear. They're trying to get out of these short positions just in case anything happens. Or number 3, we are about to enter a bear market and there is regulatory pressures forcing them to cover a little bit sooner just in case, right? Overall, you're not seeing the same covering in AMC and GameStop, obviously. GameStop is down 2%, trading at 1976, almost breaking below this channel. It flushed down earlier under 1990. Again, if we close under this, that next level we're watching is $18.85 for GameStop to come down to. That is either going to be the potential bottom. You can see we got down to it right here. We also got down to it right here. We got a little bit lower, which is this zone that we have drawn out, anywhere from $18 to $18.85. Again, we are in the point of interest for GameStop to have a large move as well as AMC. Nothing has changed and it's lining up on FOMC day, so I'm still very excited. Exactly from the time I'm making this video, we have 12 minutes until FOMC comes out, and maybe I will throw a clip in at the end of this video to talk a little bit about it. On top of all of these short squeeze plays squeezing, another thing that has to do with AMC as well as GameStop, the SEC just charged 12 advisors $1.3 million for record-keeping failures. These funds are the reason why stocks like GameStop, AMC, and MMTLP are all manipulated. GameStop and other related stocks should be worth 10 to 20x what they're actually worth, in my opinion as well. And you can see that these people only get a little bit of fines to do what they do to these stocks. Okay, moving on to the S&P 500. What is it going to do to GameStop and AMC and other short squeeze plays? Well, first of all, a lot of things are lining up with the crash scenario. First of all, other stocks and what they look like Nvidia, but also Roaring Kitty's crash emoji, which we can't just disregard, and the fact that if we get anything 20.25 and under could be a negative catalyst for the market, banks, so on and so forth. So you have all those negative pressures. You also have a third test on this level for the SPY. You can see once back here and we're on the weekly. Once again right here, and now we're testing it again. Keep in mind, we only wicked to this level and we failed to break the first time. We came up and we formed a little bit of a body up here, and then we got hard rejected. Now we wicked and we're forming a body, showing that the SPY is trying to build up strength more and more each time around to break back above this level. If we break above, I'm watching 573.50 range by Monday, which is a nice gap up on the SPY, and that will bring us to all-time highs. If we flush, watch 555 probably by Friday, if not 543 by Monday or mid next week. Overall, what I see happening is one of the largest moves we've seen on the SPY, and it's going to shift the entire market and every single play in your portfolio, negatively or positively. What I see is some safer plays are TMF and other different treasury stocks. And I also want to note that if SPY is bullish and we push up, any crypto lovers out there, I think this will be a low that Bitcoin's at for a while. In other words, I don't think it's going to be this low for a good amount of time if the SPY is bullish today once the Fed meeting comes out. I think this is the last dip buy on Bitcoin to purchase it sub 60K. Nvidia also got this test a fourth time and is getting rejected. It's actually looking extremely bearish from here. If I had to guess, as soon as I find out the news on SPY, I think Nvidia is an easy trade to play all the way down to back to the bottom of this channel around $87, which is a hard dump on Nvidia. Okay, moving on, BlackRock and Microsoft to launch $30 billion artificial intelligence investment fund, which is going to lead us into Microsoft. Microsoft recently formed a head and shoulders, but broke opposite direction of where we actually should have. It broke above a fib and now it's basing on it, which is good. However, it did form a head and shoulders and it is testing resistance, an ascending resistance level that was once support. It's doing exactly what the S&P 500 is doing, and it's exactly going to follow whatever it does. If SPY is bullish, Microsoft can have a very large run over the next few months up to 560, and it's only trading at 432. Last but not least, what's going on with the Fed's website coming into the meeting? Very odd, specifically the bank failure data. Are they trying to hide something? We have seen that bank failure data is not great, right? And they're trying to make things disappear. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Take a look at this. Option sweep orders coming in for Discord members on the daily. We have a tab with market news that gives instant market updates that are very important overall for the markets. We also have an addition of breakout trades. Now we are testing all of these, including dark pool activity, insider trades, and the other channels that we just showed you. By next Friday, we are going to decide if we are going to implement these or not, and some more new additions. I want to note that right now Discord is the same price, and we may or may not keep these the way they are, and once you're in, you are grandfathered in. I also want to note, if we decide to keep these by next Friday with more additions, this is going to be expensive for the Discord, and the Discord price will go higher, and we will have a lot more tools for the people in there. I don't think you're going to need to go anywhere else. I think this is going to be a one-stop shop, and I just want to let you know, if you want to take the risk of us keeping these or not, get in now at the price Discord is at. That is the third link in the description of the video. Do not sleep on it. Next up, the second link in the description is for Moomoo, where you can get up to 15 free stocks, earn 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash, get level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more as a retail trader. All you have to do is use the second link, open a Moomoo account, and make a deposit into your account. It takes 2 minutes. It's a free broker. And again, to earn the benefits, make sure you deposit even if it's $1. The top link is for my custom indicator, of course, which you can add to your TradingView charts, pattern detection, and forecasting. Go get it now, guys. That is it. Let's get ready for FOMC. I'm pretty excited. If you're not in yet, we have about 6 minutes to get in the Discord. Let's talk about it. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.